Good morning. Guess who's back? Slaying all day and always. Good morning, people. How y'all doing out there this morning? Hope everybody's doing good. Come on in. Don't be shy. Top of the morning to you people. Let me see if I hear that catchphrase somewhere. Top of the morning to you people. I know a lot of people do say that, but it's one particular channel that I have not heard say it. So I'm really testing because I'm saying it just to see if I hear it again. Good morning, Bree. How you doing? Thank you for the hearts going up. Yeah, I'm warm. I got on my warm sweater. I hate the color of it, olive. I'm not a olive person. I never really have. I've had. I can probably count on one hand how many olive clothes, colored clothes I've had. It's not terrible, but this remind me of a rug. But that's why I put it on too. It's warm. It's very warm. How's it going, y'all? Sometimes I feel like people do things just to see, if I'm going to talk about it. That's what I feel. I feel that sometimes. They do things just to see. And if I see them really, really reaching that hard, then I'm probably more likely not going to say anything about it. You say, can you teach me the game with these? I see you put ninjas. But I know what words you saying though. Want to put in that place. You say, can you teach me the game with these ninjas? Cause you got them in a chokehold. Girl, I got him in a chokehold, girl. How's that? Tell me how. How I got him in a chokehold. Tell me how the A got him in a chokehold, girl. Come on, tell us, Bree. Since you always got a lot to say. Out with it. Out with it, girl. Mm-hmm. Mm. You said I got him in a fucking chokehold, right? You say they can't play a player. Big A, the biggest, the largest, okay? Girl, I'm not really trying to be a player though. Because if you understand the dynamics and, it's just how I think. Y'all should know that. This is nothing new. People that are new, they be acting like this is something new. I'm not doing anything new. You know, just about every male, man, whatever, that I've dated, first off, a couple of them were exes. So you already know what that do. But then again, you may have an ex that just know how to do the damn do. So you might keep seeing that person. Because that's satisfaction. Y'all know the rest. Guaranteed. Call me. Okay? Now, see, that's just grown woman stuff right there. You know. But I think the first thing though, I'm gonna say this. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I just feel like I'm 53. You know, I'll be 54 this year. And I just feel like I'm too old, man. Listen, first off, I'm just not, the type of person that just like to go around lying about shit. First off, when you meet people, you tell them things, you try to put things, let me correct that, not try. You make things clear. You make things clear. I see I have that piece of tissue right around there, I got it. But you make things clear. That's what you do. Shit. Don't lie. You know, you say. That's what I do. Now, see, Bree, you just said it right there because you got it. You already know what to do. Okay? You said right, not literal, but you reciprocate these niggas' energy. That's all I'm saying. It's as simple as that. It's basic common sense to me. What you give me and put out there is what you will get back. So just understand that. I'm not, listen, I tried, y'all, because y'all know I care about Rex. Come on. I cannot sit on this live and say that I do not care about that man because I do. Okay. But I care and love Adrienne first. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, we go, I'm not going to get into it. But y'all see him still here. And he doesn't have to be. He can just take his things and go somewhere else. Now, ain't that just that simple? That's what he may do, though. But, but it's because I need to have, listen, I'm not trying. Really, I'm not. I know I'm laughing, but I'm serious. I'm not trying to start no trouble. But this is my house, though. See, y'all got to understand that shit. This is my house. So, like you said, whatever energy you put out there is what you will get back. So don't be alarmed, is all I'm going to say. Don't panic, okay? Because you don't never know what may be happening. But then again, I take that back because he will know. All parties is going to know. So, that's all. That's all, girl. Simple. Keep it real with him. And that's all. You said exactly you come first, but he has to treat you just as good as you treat him. And you know what? I feel like I treat Rex way better. I've been told y'all that. I say he's so spoiled. He is. Well, to me, in that way. Because I did start out, spoiling him. I did. I really did. And I still do it. And he get on my damn nerves sometimes when I really want to be mad at him, so mad. And stay mad. But then I just don't. Then I just don't. We had a little back and forth yesterday. It got loud. It was the very first time. The very first time. Because I try to be cool. But like you said, you put that energy out here, nigga, guess what? Don't be alarmed at what you may see. But then I'm going to try to prevent it. Y'all know I put that damn curtain right there. So you don't have to walk right in and see anything, because the handsome gentleman, the taco eater, I'll say that. Okay? The taco eater that y'all saw in the video. Listen, he was like, so what's going to happen if, I said, dude, I already told you. But see, that's just, a nigga's nature. He worried about the next nigga, especially if, this is where he lived. But the difference is this is where he lives. This is not his house. And that is a major, major, major difference to me. So, I'm just going to have to give back the same energy And it is what it's going to be. I'm not trying to be cold hearted or mean, but I know I can come off that way. I can be that way, but see, I choose not to. I choose not to be that way. But like you said, because it all goes back to that energy. What the fuck you put out is what you're going to get back. So, yeah. Don't come home and expect me to do this and do that. Sometimes I will, though, still. Like yesterday. Like I say, he's getting the better end of it, y'all. I know this. I've been knew that. Because y'all know how us ladies can be. I don't need to break that down. Not for a real woman, okay? I don't feel like I should have to. You say, but he has to treat you right. Doesn't mean he's a bad person, but he's not a bad person. No. Rex is a real good guy and a really good father. And I have said that from day one because it's true. It's true. He's very, active dad. So, very much so. No, he's not a bad person at all. No. My lips dry. Bitch. Dry. Chapstick not really working. That lip gloss is gone. I need to get some more lip gloss and stuff. But I'm going to be all right, though. I do know that. One way or the other. I'm going to be fine. So, I'm going to try to just remain calm. But I do know I can be a quiet, calculating storm. And a little bit of that got out yesterday. Because, like I said, that was the first time we went back and forth and it was kind of loud. But it was so brief and over with so quick. And then everything was back at the steady pace. But it's just that, listen, I just feel like I know I'm going to get tired, y'all. Hey, I know. But at the end of the day, I don't want to say anything about it. I don't even want to say anything about it right now. Right now, I'm just going to leave it where it is. Okay? How about that? Just going to leave it where it's at. Girl, they never do that. They never do that, girl. Please. I don't expect them to. Hello. Is it day 2 times? What's up? You in here? Okay. What's up? So y'all, yeah, I'm just trying to maneuver some things. Yesterday I started to work on some stuff. Yeah. Good. And I started a little project. I wish I could tell y'all more about it, but y'all know how that can go. But I started it. Started it with a vengeance. So I'm going to see how things work out today and, the early part of next week. Next week. Just next week. So I have never heard of, when you pay your rent, of like if you pay with money orders, like they have certain property management companies have like a stamp that you can use to stamp the back of your money orders with the account information on them. I did not know that until yesterday. But that's pretty much how you can always assure that you got the right account number and everything you need. That was interesting to find out. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to be receiving that stamp soon so that I can just stamp it. You know, everything is valid. Now I'm coughing up that cold because I know that concoction said that you mix the garlic in with other stuff, but that garlic really do work by itself. Yesterday, last night, I chewed up a whole clove. I chewed it up. Even though I still took two garlic pills. I took two garlic pills last night, too. And chewed up a clove, okay? And garlic is just not good to eat like that, raw. I had to put a little salt with it, but it's just not good, you know? And it's hot. Yeah, it was a lot. I think I'm overloaded with garlic inside that. But you know what? I don't feel any issues like, any type of pains anywhere or none of that either. I feel pretty good. Yeah. I know I could have, yeah, you're right. I could have put it in the damn tea. And that's what I'm going to do next time. Because that do make sense. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. I just don't like tea though, but I don't like tea. I don't like it. But that would be a better way to consume it. Or in food. I was Googling some stuff last night and it was saying, the delicious ways you can eat garlic because it is good. And I do love garlic. But I think I'm going to start having more foods with it using. They have that minced garlic too because I get tired of peeling it. They have that fresh garlic in the jar that's already minced up. I'm going to get some of that and start using it on everything. But that's going to, well, maybe, y'all know what I mean. Yeah, garlic is hard to chew. I just kept chewing it. Yeah, it's much easier. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm going to get too. Yeah, it makes sense. Toes cold. Damn. Yep. So it smells so good though. Garlic really do. You know. Oh. Oh, hello, Emperor Majesty. Hello. Am I? Well, I have to go to work and, to the bank and, you know, probably run another errand. Maybe one or two errands after that. That's really it. That is it. Yep. I think it's just the lighting, really. Honestly, you said what? You said I look so relaxed. Well, yeah, I'm cool. Y'all funny. Ooh, buddy. Y'all could be funny. Some of y'all could be funny. See, I'm really holding myself up right here because that's or else I'll be like this on the couch. I don't want to be back like that. That's why I'm holding myself up right here. In case it look weird, that's okay. I'm using it as a couch arm. My arm as the couch arm. Arm low any damn way. It's low. Yeah, but yeah, we run a couple errands. That's it. Home. Yeah, I like being here. Got on my A's. Got on my A's today. Hey, cute, cute. Plenty people watching. Wow, it is. Well, I'm glad somebody thinks so. Thank you. And where? Let me see. No, no, I'm in Wisconsin. Yeah, I live in Milwaukee. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. An Indian name. That's where I live. Need to do my hair. I've been so lazy. I've had time off to do it. Still haven't done it. Yeah, it is freezing. I know. That's why I got this sweater on because this is a really warm sweater. Ugly color, but warm. No, I mean like to color it. I mean to dye, rinse it black. The roots black. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I got some black shampoo that you're supposed to put on your hair when it's dry. You put it on it, and what it does, you gotta let it sit for like a half an hour, and it's shampoo, but it's dye. It'll dye your gray hairs black, and it might last for a week, maybe 2 weeks, but it's actually shampoo though. But thank you. Yeah. It's just that sometimes I don't, it's a lot of things that I don't tell y'all, that be going on in my life too. And, at the end of the day, I just feel like this. Whatever is meant is what's meant, but just not to sweat the sweat things or people. I'm not the type of person who is accustomed to doing that. I don't sweat people. I give people their space and, try to fill out their energy. And a lot of time it's the energy be so fucked up. It really do. That some people you just got to really look at and just kind of pray for those people. Especially people that think they're so professional and they so ghetto. You know, you just got to look at them people like, wow, really they're laughable. No, I'm going to stay relaxed. You're right. I feel relaxed. You said I look relaxed. Yes, I feel relaxed. I'm going to stay this way because I'm not going to sweat the small things. Yeah, whatever's meant is what's meant. I'm going to be and end up wherever I'm supposed to be and end up, right? That's what I know. Right. Oh, I know I can talk to y'all. I do. I do every damn day. But y'all know what you mean about some things. I know, but some things is personal. You know, some things are personal. But, I'm just going to be like this. I'm not going to call people out like they want me to or get upset. Y'all know I'm always on something else, Y'all should know that. I'm sorry about the cough. Like I said, since I've been taking all that garlic, it's really bringing the cold and stuff out of me. So it's coming up. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about it, honey. I'm just going to keep it trucking. Keep it trucking. You said, please serve and enjoy this. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You said we all need somebody to talk to? Okay, yeah, that's true. That's what I mean, though. Emperor Majesty, okay, says they're not worth the energy to even sweat that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to. Well, sometimes you do want to look back, though, so you can remember certain things, life lessons. So sometimes you may want to look back so you can remember not to turn that and go that route anymore. If it was a bad situation or whatever, you want to learn from that shit and you don't want to repeat it. So to go back and remember it might be, a good idea. Yeah. Time is very precious and I'm not getting it back. And that's why I'm about to stop wasting it. Okay? I'm about to stop wasting it, y'all. Because I know that I have. But, you just grow certain attachments and you start to love certain people. But, honey, listen. And then I have this. I do have my YouTube here. I'm going to be all right at the end of the day. Do I believe in forgive and forget? I believe in forgive. Yeah. But definitely not forget. Hell no. You say, you need to say it in harmony. You funny. You are funny. Y'all go get to know me. I'm just outspoken. I just speak my damn mind. And I don't, and a lot of people they don't like me for it. Y'all should know what I'm gonna say next. Most of y'all. Tell me what's next. What I'm about to say. Tell me what I'm about to say. I speak my mind. You might fool me sometimes, but trust me, y'all know I'm gonna find the fuck out what's going on, and what I do, shut down. That's what it is. People like to play a lot of games out here, y'all, for whatever reasons. But yeah, you said need to stay. Okay, I see what you said. I read it wrong. I'm sorry. I do. I be trying to do that. Stay in harmony, honey. I be trying. You say you're a strong black woman. People fear when they have to look in them. Okay. And I don't. You know. Yeah. People just don't care for me because I'm going to get you together. I'm going to tell you how I feel. And if the delivery may not be the delivery you might want or like. So that's not going to change. That's getting stronger and stronger the older I get. And I think that's like that with a lot of older people. Uh-huh. Yeah. You're right. A lot of people don't like what's staring back at them. Ain't that sad, though? I mean, it's a personal problem. But, some people be so strong, though, that, people feel like they have to come in groups. That just let me know how strong I am, though. When people have to, you always be behind the scenes trying to be on some dirty shit. And listen, eventually you will not win. You might think you winning. You might be on some dirty shit too. It might be working. But eventually, honey, it's gonna end. Yeah. You said the 70s babies in the house. Well, that's all right. Is it my holy king? Hello. You said people hide from themselves. So long they forget who they really are. That's too bad. Yeah, that's too bad. Oh, that's too bad. But I'm about to go, y'all. Definitely got to go get some tissue and keep it with me because that cold is coming up. So that's a good thing, though, right? And let me know I definitely took enough garlic. Maybe I'll just wait until this evening instead of taking some this morning because I took some just last night, right? But anyway, I do want to thank y'all for coming in and being brave enough to actually like the video and, some feedback. Feedback is always good. Yeah, you never know. People think different, so people might have different ideas. Yeah, you, you don't. You said you don't know how strong you are until being strong is all you have left. That's true. But I know it before it's all I have left though. I already know that still every day. Yeah. Y'all enjoy y'all day too. I'm finna go. All right. So stay tuned, everybody. Thank y'all for joining.